What up? Max, aka Citizen of Utopia here, and first day of my trip. Yep, looks kind of messy, I know. But everything is under control, believe me. This is my car. If you somehow see me somewhere, say hi. Yeah, 3 months, actually 100 days, over 8 countries, 20,000 kilometers. Stay with me. See ya.
Austria, aka Österreich. Not Australia, my friends. No kangaroos here. Just a lot of mountains. I always call it small Germany, as they share the history, language, people are very similar. You know what people of Austria and Germany are famous for? Well, sadly for being ugly. And I gotta confirm that. A lot of them are fat, lacking muscles, and with not too beautiful faces. But that does not apply to Vienna. I spotted some beauties there. Vienna, the capital, was actually my first point, and I gotta say it has a pretty decent nightlife even during the week. I especially recommend going by the river. There's a lot of things going on there. Ugh. Hello. Yeah, this is how I sleep. In the middle of the city, but the street was pretty calm in the night, so yeah, the sleep was pretty comfy. Now we gotta start the day. Oh, an important thing, Austrians are all about the rule and security. Like, if there's a red light, bike lane going this way or that way, don't even try to break the rule or you're gonna get bashed.
Check it out. A public garden. Anyone can plant some seeds, sit down and talk. Okay, no peeing. That's what I wanted to do here.
The city has some nice spots, but I gotta say that as a whole, it's pretty boring architectural-wise. So I quickly jumped to the mountains, although the weather was not my friend from the very beginning.
Enough sightseeing for today. Okay, since I'm a very responsible person, I'm not gonna continue driving because of this. Can't see anything.
But the weather got better and I continued driving, but as I was going through the country, I started noticing some crazy names of the cities. As in Austria, a lot of cities starts with prefix bad or end with ing. So in English, some of the names are absolutely ridiculous. Okay, my first stop in the mountains was Gossau Lake, which is pretty beautiful, but I got there when it was almost dark, and I was stupid enough to fly the drone, which ended up like this.
Basically went straight to the trees and fell down, but I was able to get it back. I hope he's working. Ah, shit.
But the day finished with another epic storm, so I went to sleep really early.
That's what I'm talking about. Where's where?
The good weather in the morning exposed the awesome beauty of this place. There are basically like three lakes in a row, and every lake is different. So I really recommend to go to the third one.
I made it to the last lake, obviously with my friend.
I definitely suggest going there by bike, but my advice is watch for brown stains on the ground. This is not mud.
And obviously everything is on my tires, and if something is on my tires, it's also on my bike and on myself. So yeah, I will have to clean myself from horse shit. Perfect. I literally smell like shit from the bottom to the top, and my bike as well. It needs a shower.
But I didn't know yet that the adventure that I've had so far was nothing compared to the struggle I had to go through.
This is my adventure in the mountains. Just to collect the reward. We're going down. Hey there. Nothing? I got a I cannot even talk, I'm so tired. I got a sweat even in my eyes. I got a little problem. I picked the wrong road. And this was the road just for the cars going to the nearest hut. And it ends up here. So, the Volkenhorn peak is somewhere around there. I think I'm gonna risk climbing it. I don't know if you see it. The camera doesn't show it, but it's so steep. Anyway, the view is pretty beautiful. I don't know if you can see that little sleeping hedgehog right there, or turtle, and azure water, beautiful. Anyway, I tried to climb it with him, so keep the fingers crossed for me. Cheers.
But that smile quickly vanished from my face.
Oh my god, I'm so desperate. Just look at this incline.
The problem is I picked the wrong starting point for the trail. As you see, the blue line is a super long trail up to the peak, and the only way was to either return or do a stupid thing like me, simply cut it short and go straight up.
And I'm so tired, so hungry and thirsty that I eat fucking flowers. How about I'm not gonna get a food poison? Worst idea ever. I had to get up there. Looks like a 1 kilometer straight up. Keep your arms and legs crossed. I feel like a goddamn cow. I'm in a so terrible situation. Check it. I'm holding the tree, then I have like 19 degrees.
The slope at this point was basically vertical, and the only way to climb it was to hold the trees that was growing near the top.
And I have to get up there just 5 meters, but it's so steep, I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I'm literally holding that one branch. Keeps me from falling down.
But the problem is the trees has a lot of branches, which I couldn't go through with the bike on my back. So here's what I had to do. I literally had to hold the branch with one arm and basically dangle from the tree. And with the other arm, I had to throw this 20-kilo beast over the branches and repeat it like 10 times before I get above the trees. Not to mention all this after extremely exhausting 4 hours of climb and dying from hunger and thirst.
High voltage fans. I made it. But I obviously had to touch it. Made it, I don't know how.
It took me literally 1 hour to get through these 10 meters through the trees.
You're gonna judge if it was worth it or not.
By far the most exhausting experience of my whole life. Sorry, no video for downhill, but I forgot to take the equipment to mount the phone. But I promise I'll show you some downhill riding later. But the adventure doesn't end up here. As I was going full speed downhill, I was just picking random turns, and I ended up on the other side of the mountain. And the only way that could get me to my car was again going up the mountain and all the way around it. Believe me, I was so pissed.
But on my way up, I came across this thing. Yeah, happy birthday, Stefan. Believe it or not, but here, this guy has this beer. It is warm as hell. I hate beer, but yeah, it's basically,
At this moment, it's basically a drink of a god. I was so happy to have any kind of liquid in my mouth.
so yeah. Thank you, Stefan. The guy saved my ass with your beer. It was terribly warm and disgusting, but oh my god, it's what I really need.
But little I know that beer actually dehydrates you. And I felt even worse a couple of minutes later.
Can't find the road back to my car. Please bury my corpse. At least the view is beautiful.
But luckily every path has to end somewhere, and I was able to find a street that goes straight to my car.
Okay, I found my car, and the last thing I'm gonna do before I reach it is to take a bath. Finally, after like 8 hours of no eating, no drinking, and climbing steep mountains right on my back, here he is, my little friend. I have never been so happy to see him. Now I'm gonna eat everything what's inside. God damn it. As I'm consuming everything in my car, I also look in my legs. Yep.
Okay, stop whining, Max. Enjoy the beauty of Austria. And I gotta say, I respect Austrians for making their homes equally beautiful to the landscapes around them. Like there was not enough beauty already, I hit the next stop, which was Zeisenberg Clan, which is gorge. And shh, don't tell anyone. I found a way to enter it for free. If you have your eyes open, you will spot the place where you can get through the fence. And it was extremely beautiful, like it was some kind of a fantasy movie.
So beautiful!
The next really awesome spot is Großglockner Straße.
Alright, so we arrived at the most epic Austrian Alpine road. Obviously I could go there by car, but I would have to pay a lot, so this is how I'm gonna get there. Dang. 20 kilometers up. I don't know how I'm gonna do this on this shitty bike. Please finger crossed by. I made like 100 meters and I'm already done. I have a really crappy ratio in my bike. But the view is already amazing. Pushing hard. Wow, the view is awesome. But the effort is enormous. Pushing and literally pushing the bike. Yeah, I know I'm cheating, but my bike is too shitty to pedal it up. There is no chance. I'm so high already. Check it out. Don't tell this guy, but I'm gonna take him over. It's just like 2 minutes. And I'm pushing the bike. Check out the view.
and I made it. Funny thing is, like on my way there was like 5 cyclists. 4 of them I took over just by walking with a bike, and the only that I wasn't able to get was a proper cyclist with huge legs and awesome gear. And obviously now the best part, trying to go down and not to kill myself, which was really hard because my brakes was terrible. The decline was so steep that I was going like 60 kilometers per hour or even more. So I was praying the brake's not gonna fail. Oh my god. Not this camera was turned on. I was so lucky. My brake was about to die. Just look at this. The whole wire is ripped. God damn it. And the last spot, finally. The big and beautiful Criminal Waterfalls.
It's raining here. It's not because of the clouds, because of the waterfall. Wow, what a power.
Oh man. I think that was the only spot in the mountain when I didn't have any problems. But yeah, all in all, Austria was very good fun. So see you soon. Next stop, Germany.